Welcome back to Alex and Gabe's Bad Ideas. My most recent bad idea is this plastic Antweight undercutter combat robot, Quesalupa Crunch Wrap Supreme.
Who wants a taco?
This Tacobell themed undercutter has sombrero wheels as well as a tortilla top plate, and I filled it with cheese for some of the matches. I wanted to make a plastic Antweight just to have a little bit of fun with a robot that's easy to build and compete with between my other projects with Clyde and Fireball, the 250 pound. I just wanted something that I could easily throw together and have a lot of fun competing with. This robot was designed around a couple of 22mm planetary gearboxes I had just lying around. These motors weigh a lot, so I had to make the rest of the robot very compact, even opting to not protect the backs of my motors to save weight. I competed with Quesalupa at the WPI Antweight competition this February. I got a bye in my first fight because my opponent wasn't ready, so we'll get straight to my second fight. My second fight was against Bird Strike, a droopy-style gyro shuffler made by Kokoto Mane, the builder of Serial Killer and Kill It With Fire from Norwalk Havoc League. It's a pretty tough matchup for me because he outreaches my horizontal by a lot, so my strategy was to send it and see what happens.
No, it's not.
Bird Strike tore into my chassis, and I later found out he even cracked my weapon motor magnets.
There's still layers. Oh, Bird Strike. Bird Strike, we're gonna need to see some motion. Oh! Oh! That's a lipo. That's a lipo.
Okay.
I think
That's it.
it's taped in. Alright, keep going.
Okay.
Keep going. 2 minutes. Okay, that's it. That's it.
All right. Well, that was funny.
I took a lot of damage from Bird Strike. He completely cracked one of my chassis all the way through, so it was only held together by the motor mount and back, and he cracked some of the magnets inside of my weapon motor, so I had a lot of repairs to do before my next fight. My next fight was up against Whoopsy Daisy, a robot I've kind of been watching the whole competition. Whoopsy Daisy is a powerful shuffler drum. Let's see how that fight went.
3, 2, 1. Fight, robots, fight.
I start the fight off strong, running the back of my robot directly into his weapon. Somehow, the solders and the motors held. I made a few driving mistakes at the start of this fight, and Whoopsy Daisy got a lot of big hits on me. But somehow right here, I crack part of his drum.
Oh, it's fully split.
From here, the fight turns in my favor, as I grind away at the bottom of his shuffler pods and his weapon uprights. He spends a lot of time in the corner as I kind of corral him, and he loses a lot of mobility. While I do spend a lot of the fight running into walls and launching myself all over the box, I'm still able to get enough aggression and a few little hits in to keep the fight in my favor. I do lose a drive side at one point as well, but by the end of the fight, Whoopsy Daisy's taken so much damage that the fight is pretty clearly in my favor.
2, 1, and that's the match.
I didn't have a ton of repairs from the Whoopsy Daisy fight, so it was pretty easy to get right into the next fight against a robot called Sendit. Sendit's got a really unconventional but really fun design with a single wheel and a horizontal spinner. They had a great upset in their last fight where they karate chopped another robot right down the middle. Unfortunately, they had some issues going into our fight, and within about 10 seconds or so, they stopped moving.
Oh, they're dead.
Beating Sendit qualified me for the final match up against Skinny Tar. This is the second iteration of a robot that did really well at the last WPI Plastic Antweight event, and they're really reliable, got some great armoring, so I was a little intimidated. Let's see how the fight went.
Fight, robots, fight.
Something here damaged one of my drive sides. Not sure what it was, but I had an intermittent drive side for the rest of the fight. Both of us had really durable robots, so neither one was really dealing much damage, until I was able to flip Skinny Tar on his head, and he couldn't self-right, so I won by knockout. I had a lot of fun at this event, and I'm really proud of how the robot performed. I'll definitely be bringing Quesalupa Crunch Wrap Supreme back to the next WPI Plastic Antweight event. Stay tuned for a new Clyde video coming out within the next few weeks about some burner upgrades we're doing.
Sweet victory.